Hey everyone, Carrie back here with Family eBiz. We are finishing up a series on Get It Done. Get it done because many of you, I know when I talk to mastermind people and some of my followers and readers, that you have a hard time staying focused, especially when you're working at home. I think on the first lesson, the first podcast that we did, I talked about working at home with kids and how we've got a blog post to help you focus and be able to do the things that you need to do to be able to work at home. Today, so we've talked about productivity. We've talked about time management. We've talked about gratitude. Believe it or not, this really does fit in with productivity because when you are more grateful, it will change your mind off the negative and focus on the positive and keep you focused on the right things that you need to be doing. Today, we're going to talk about accountability to achieve your goals. Accountability. Do you have accountability in your business or in your life? It is a trait that most solopreneurs do not have. They commonly lack this accountability for themselves. And a lot of times that's the reason that you're not moving forward. You're not reaching the goals and achieving the goals and the dreams that you have set for yourself because you don't hold yourself accountable. You are not pushing yourself further, and you become further and further behind than what you were anticipating. So, what is self accountability? Let's talk about it. It is actually being aware of what you have to do. So, that could be including a list of some sort, and then telling someone or yourself what you'll do, that you'll do it, holding yourself or others holding you accountable. And then also being open and honest about your progress, whether you actually did what you said you were going to do. And we're going to talk about 5 tools that can help you be better accountable to yourself, but also with other people as well. So let's just sort of dive into those 5 tools and then let me know which one would help you the most. Number one, deadlines. Short ones, more manageable. Like a lot of times, my deadline is get it done by today or get it done this week. All right. Those are deadlines. Or I may have a calendar of due dates that I need to have something done. That can make it more manageable. If you, on the first one, I have my views. This includes this on my calendar that sits next to my desk, and it does have due dates on there of when I need to have things done. And I would say too, keep it simple, stupid. KISS, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Just have simple deadlines. Don't make it so complicated that you never get anything done. Biggest thing is put it on your calendar. If you don't use something like that, you use Google Calendar, put it on there, do something. And maybe all your deadlines are one color on Google Calendar. You know, for me, I have a color for my family eBiz business. I have a color for my homeschool business. I have a color for my personal, and I have a color for my prayer request. There's probably some other ones in there too, but those are my 4 main colors that I have. So when I see something, I quickly know exactly what part of my business or my life that item goes in. So give yourself deadlines. And when you hit that deadline, when you hit that milestone, reward yourself. What are some things that you could do to reward yourself for a milestone? I remember a couple years ago, I was hosting Life Skills Leadership Summit that we offer for moms, and I had a goal in mind. And if I met that goal, I was going to redo our middle bedroom. And I bought a day bed and I don't remember everything. I know I bought the day bed and I put that in there. Oh, and we had a crib and we rearranged. We got rid of some of the stuff that we didn't need anymore. And now it is a kids' room, basically. But adults can sleep in it because we can pull out a bed and we've got 2 single beds right there. So that was a reward for me. Sometimes I might take a hot bubble bath and have a glass of wine, or I'm not a shopper, so that really doesn't attract me. Maybe go get a pedicure. What are things? Let me know. What is a way that you would reward yourself for hitting a milestone? I would love to hear that. And what is maybe one of the milestones that you're trying to hit before the end of this year? So, deadlines, rewards, track. Track your results because when you track your results, it'll hold you accountable and you can go back and see what you've done. This is a personal evaluation of yourself, but also of your business. When I launch, every time I do a class, a master class, I am tracking what happened. Which emails got open? Which ones got clicks? Which ones had sales? What was going on? Where did I get more sales from emails, social media, affiliates? Which affiliates were driving the most traffic? All of those things. Those were things that I tracked. I asked someone one time, do y'all ever, like, I've got a spreadsheet and like for Christmas, right now we're doing Christmas. I don't know when you're listening to this, but we're doing Christmas. So I have all my emails. I have my invite emails, my reminder emails, and my post emails, all for that launch for my Christmas product. And then I have the day it's supposed to go and who it's supposed to go to. But then it's 2023 right now. I have my results for 2022 and 2021, and I can go through and look at the percentages and make some good decisions based on facts, based on history. It's not just pulling it out of my head and wondering what's going on. I asked someone if they ever did it. They were like, oh, that's too much work. Then you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and you have no clue. So when you track your results, you're holding yourself accountable. Another thing is partner up. Get some feedback. Maybe find an accountability partner that you meet together once a week for 5 or 10 minutes and you just check in with each other. When I was working through Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, I joined an accountability pod. We met every Tuesday morning for 30 minutes and everyone went around. I think there were 4 or 5 of us, say 5 or 10 minutes, and we shared what we got done and then what we didn't get done or what we needed help with. This was so motivating for me because I'm going to tell you what, we were all going through the course at the same time. If I hadn't done it Monday, I was at the coffee shop finishing module 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, because I was not going to say, oh, I haven't done it. There were people that showed up and said they weren't doing it. So that is very motivating for me. Another thing is paying money to be a part of a accountability group. I pay to be in Amy Porterfield's mastermind and coaching group, and they actually have things that you can sign up for and be an accountability partner or accountability pod where you actually keep up with each other. And I believe the ones that continue to do that have businesses that are thriving and going way beyond what they would do than if they were just doing it by themselves. If you are not getting regular feedback, you could be really blind to the reason you're not growing. You have got to get some constant feedback. I don't, and I actually do have a couple coaches that will help me get through some of this. Maybe it is a coach that you meet with, you pay for. I will tell you, I believe that when you pay for it, you spend a lot more time getting it done because you don't want to waste that money. So how could you do an accountability pod or a mini mastermind? We do this with our family eBiz mastermind. So I'll just share what I do. You're welcome to join us the next time we have openings. You can join the wait list. That link is in the show notes. But basically, we meet together once a month. You can do this on your own. And we follow up with what you said you were doing. We call them an action plan. So you could do the same thing with your friends or your partners or whatever. Pull it up on the computer. Here's what you said you would do. What would you get done? And they have to say it. Jan Burt, one of my mastermind students, she's like, there was no way I was going to show up and not have it done, And so that really motivated her to stay on task. And then you have your 30 minutes to talk about it, but you can decide your time period with your own group. At the end of that time, you say, here's what I'm going to do next month, over the next 4 weeks. And then we put that on a new action plan. And that is what we will begin with the next time. The biggest thing is if that is really what you want to focus on and it's income producing activity, you have got to make it a priority. Quit making this thing, the Facebook or the whatever, the thing, quit making that a priority. Make the important things a priority. And if you say you're going to do something because you know it's going to produce income, then follow through with that as well. Deadlines, rewards for hitting milestones, track your results, partner up with someone, and then co-working. I'm not going to go into detail because I talked about this in the time management one. If you missed it, go back. But basically, again, our mastermind gets together once a month and we do co-working and we focus on that one activity. We stick to the task. You have to tell everyone first of all, you tell everyone what you're going to get done during that 1 hour. And then at the end, the last 5 or 10 minutes, everyone goes around and they say what they got done in the chat. This time everyone said it out loud, what they got done. Plus, it's a chance to be able to get unstuck with others that could help you. And we were able to help some people as well. One person had a question about, I want to say Instagram, or no, it was Amazon products and how you can't list them a certain way. And very quickly, we just came up, she's like, that's a great idea. I'll put that. Oh, you can't list Amazon products in an ebook. And so we suggested that you link to a page. Anyway, so if you want to join the mastermind, the link is in the show notes as well. These are 5 ways that you could be more accountable to yourself or to others. Number one, deadlines. Number two, reward yourself for a milestone that will keep you going. Number three, track your results. Number four, partner up and get feedback on a very regular basis. And number five, co-working. Spend some time going to some co-working sessions. It will help you stay focused. Hey, thanks so much for spending time with me. Let me know what questions you have, where you need help. I am here to help you get unstuck. I seriously want to help you, and I want to see you take your business to the next level. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. We'll talk to you next time.